Things are starting to bloom for Georgia baseball. The Bulldogs have won 5 out of the last 8 games and won their first SEC weekend series against Tennessee. After an 8-5 loss here at Foley Field, we talked to Blakely Brown and Coach Strickland about what Brown has been doing to better his pitches and be a key cog in the Bulldog lineup. One of the things he did was he started using a 2-seam fastball, and it has been the difference between him getting strikeouts as he had 8 today. Baseball, spring weather, and a little bit of peanuts and Cracker Jacks, that's what I'm experiencing here at SunTrust Park as the Georgia Bulldogs are taking on the Missouri Tigers in the rubber match of their 3-game set. Georgia and Missouri split on Thursday and Friday, and this game is going to determine a lot in the SEC race. You know, Sasser, he had 2 home runs and he hit a double in the second game, and that really was the elixir for the team in the third game. And you saw guys like Aaron Shunk and Austin Bigger, they had home runs, and also Michael Curry, he stepped up in his second season. A local organization has found an unusual way to help those in need of transportation, and it's called Bike Athens. Reporter John Holcomb explains how this organization is helping these community members get back on their feet. Right, Emily. I was out there with the group today, and I saw a lot of encouraging signs. In Athens, childhood obesity for ages 10 to 17 is 16%, and this group is doing something to help fight the disease. What a first half we just saw between the Salem Seminoles and the Henry County Warhawks. After a first quarter where it seemed like nobody could move the ball or score, it's been fireworks in the second quarter. One of my favorite spots is the amazing view. I'm sitting right here at the Coca-Cola Big Chair, located right behind the left field foul line. It's a great place to watch a game, and you know, as a Braves fan myself, I enjoy watching Matt Kemp hit home runs into left field, and you can do it too right here at this amazing view. Georgia baseball brought their bats to Atlanta this past weekend, not to play Georgia Tech or Georgia State, but to play in the Atlanta Braves' new stadium, SunTrust Park, where a record 33,025 fans came to watch. However, Georgia wasn't victorious as Missouri forced a 6-1 loss. The offense was strong, but the pitching staff lacked efficiency, and it left head coach Scott Strickland searching for answers.
At this level, you've got to be able to focus and play the game. It was a great opportunity for our kids and for our program to play here in Metro Atlanta in front of all of our fans and our family and friends, and it's really disappointing of the outcome.
Georgia now sits at 14-19 on the season. Through 31 games, the Bulldogs are number 12 in the SEC and face a tough stretch with a home game against rival Georgia Tech and a road weekend series against Arkansas this week.
No, that's what we've been trying to figure out this whole season. You know, one game our pitchers have 17 Ks and we have 3 hits, and the next game we have, the next game we have 15 hits, but they walk 5 people or 6 people. So that's been a struggle for us all season long, and as soon as we get that together, we'll be fine.
Georgia's loss hurt a unique experience at SunTrust Park. They'll get a chance to redeem themselves when they play at SunTrust Park again on May 9th against Georgia Tech. Jaylon Thompson, Grady Sports Source. Georgia baseball first baseman Adam Sasser almost didn't play this season. On the second day of practice, Sasser injured his labrum in his right shoulder. The injury sidelined him for the most of spring practice and left him searching for adjustments in order to hit the field again.
What happened, I tore part of my labrum underneath and fractured a small bone in my shoulder as well. And so me and Sean, our trainer, has really been working really hard on it, 2 or 3 times a day, rehabbing, trying to get the strength, the muscles around the shoulder, just to prevent from the injury happening again.
The adjustments changed the finish of his swing. Sasser started keeping both hands on the bat to relieve pressure on his right shoulder. The results have been positive as Sasser leads the team in home runs, average, and slugging percentage.
Yeah, coming off the injury, we're a little concerned with how he's going to be able to swing the bat, but he's had to make an adjustment in his swing, which means keeping both hands on the bat. He was a guy who had a one-handed finish, which sometimes would make him spin a little bit, and he's been able to stay on the ball a little bit better.
Sasser's success has earned him a steady role in the Bulldog lineup. He will have a chance to continue his hot start Tuesday as the Bulldogs host Kennesaw State at Foley Field. Jaylon Thompson, Grady News Source.
Reporter Jaylon Thompson is here now in the studio, and he's been covering the team all season. Jaylon, how is the team improving?
Thanks, Celia. Things are starting to bloom for Georgia baseball. The Bulldogs have won 5 out of the last 8 games and won their first SEC weekend series against Tennessee. Offensively, Georgia has started to heat up the base paths. The Bulldogs have outscored opponents 42-29 in that span, including scoring 12 runs against Savannah State on March 28th. Freshman shortstop Cam Shepard is doing his best Iron Man impersonation as he has ignited the offense than was recently named SEC Freshman of the Week. Shepard not only has played in all 29 games, but he is second in the SEC in batting average and currently has a 13-game hitting streak. His play has helped Georgia climb into 10th place in the conference, and the Bulldogs look to improve that position this weekend with home games against Clemson and Missouri. Fans can catch all the action at Foley Field and at SunTrust Park on Saturday. Back to you guys.